Hello and welcome back to Alyena's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making these delicious coconut cheesecake bars. This is one of my all-time favorite cheesecakes because the flavor is amazing and the texture is so silky smooth. So let's get started. The first step in making our coconut cheesecake bars is making the graham cracker crust. We have 2 cups of ground up graham crackers. This is about 2 packages or 16 crackers. And to that, I'm going to be adding a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar and just mixing this all together so that they are both combined. Next, I'm going to add in 4 ounces of melted butter. Gotta get every last drop. And now we're just gonna mix this all together until it's combined. You're going to want to use a 9 by 13 inch pan for your coconut cheesecake bars, and I've lined my pan with aluminum foil that goes over the edges. This is to make sure it doesn't stick, and it's also really nice for when it's finished. It's so easy to remove from the pan. So now we can add in our graham cracker crust. I'm just going to smooth my graham cracker crust all over the bottom and gently press it into the pan so it's all sticking together. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to pop my graham cracker crust in and bake it for about 10 minutes. Let's start on our cheesecake layer. We are working with a lot of cream cheese today. We actually have 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese that I put into my mixing bowl, and I'm also going to add in 1 cup of full-fat sour cream, and then we're just going to mix this together until it's nice and smooth. Next, we're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar. While my mixer is going on a low speed, I'm going to be adding in my eggs, and I have 3 eggs as well as 2 egg yolks. On a low speed, I'm also going to add in 1 teaspoon of coconut extract. Along with my coconut cream, I have 1/2 cup of coconut cream, and for your coconut cream, you really want the hard parts that are at the top of the can. I'm just gonna add this in, put my mixer on a low speed until it's totally combined, and then we're almost done. Love that. The last ingredient I'm going to be adding in is some actual coconut. I have 1 1/4 cups of finely shredded coconut flakes. And I'm going to just fold this all together and then add it to my pie crust. Also, at this point, I've set my oven to 325 degrees, so I dropped the temperature a bit, and I'm now going to pour my cheesecake batter into my graham cracker crust. Now I'm going to go pop my cheesecake in the oven and bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes depending on your oven. And we're going to want to let it cook so the edges are nice and set and the middle is still a little bit jiggly, because while it cools it will firm up. So let's do it. The final thing we are going to do for our cheesecake is make our coconut mousse. We put this on top of our baked cheesecake and it really takes it to the next level. So I have my mixing bowl with my whisk attachment, and I'm going to take a 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream along with 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of coconut extract, and 1 tablespoon of coconut cream. We're also going to be using the hard milk on top, or the cream that's on top of the can, for this as well. Now we can mix this all together for about 4 to 5 minutes on high speed, or until stiff peaks form. Our whipped cream now has stiff peaks, so we can move on to our cream cheese. I have 4 ounces of cream cheese that I'm just gonna beat together for about 1 minute until it's nice and smooth. I'm going to gently fold in my whipped cream to my cream cheese until everything is nice and totally combined and mixed together. You can either top each piece of your cheesecake with a dollop of the mousse, but I personally like to put the mousse all over it, so let's do that. I've also toasted some shredded coconut flakes that I'm going to add on top. And this looks so amazing. So now the best part, getting to taste it. So I'm just gonna cut myself a piece. This looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to taste it. Wow. This is one of my favorite cheesecakes. It's just so good. The flavor is amazing and it's so creamy and silky smooth. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. And I have quite a lot of it, which is actually a good thing because it's my cousin's birthday today, so he's gonna get some surprise cheesecake. So please let me know if you try this recipe and what you think in the comments down below. Also, if you like desserts as much as I do, there should be a playlist right here, along with a playlist of all of my cheesecake recipes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week.